hit it.
Howdy.
Howdy. Kapow.
Kapow. Just like that. And we're
Just
here.
like that. Once again. Tuesday night, we show up.
Tuesday night, we show up. And this time, we're kind of not consistent because this time there was no tech issues. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like that one kicked off pretty good.
Yeah, we like turned over a new leaf or a leaf or something. So let's see who's all here.
The usual suspects.
Well, Flight Crew says he's going to be hanging out with his family. I guess he thinks they can't come on, but they can.
No, they can. He didn't pay me.
He paid me.
Oh, okay. Well, someone's getting paid.
Okay, so Amanda.
Yeah, hi,
We
Amanda.
already know Bobby gave an excuse, something about his rig or something. Again, he's rubbing his RV in our face. Oh, the generator. That's what it was. Dude, you'd be all right.
There's Wasp.
Why
We
is
always
my
see Wasp. She's reporting in.
blowing up?
Oh, yeah,
Wasp.
on my phone.
And Sherry.
Yep. And Jake.
And Jake.
And then we got
Jake.
Mishka.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not hitting the buttons. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Mishka and Sugar Britches. And
Yeah.
you're right. Rick says he likes saying Sugar Britches. That's how come I never call her Leah. She got a name like Sugar Britches.
Exactly.
Why nobody calls me Julie? Because I got a name like Gutter. Hello.
There
Even
you
though
go.
my oldest son thinks that is just degrading. I'm like, good. Go ahead. You think that way. He's by no means a snowflake, but for some reason that irritates him.
Well, I can kind of see why it would. That's his mom, you know. I'm just saying. Hi, Lee.
Yeah, and hi, Top. Hi, Lee.
Top.
Hi, Top.
We got shit. Oh, Toppy, I'm really sorry about Arthur too. I mean,
Well,
that was rough.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying that I saw Toppy's video about Arthur the horse, and yeah, he's looking pretty rough. That was pretty sad. So, and as you know, I know the decision you got to make, and that's not an easy one. So when you'll know when the time is right, because you care, you got a heart, and you pay attention. So let's just hope nothing bad happens till then. We wishing Arthur well. Okay, Jake. What do we got? What did Fly Crew say? What the hell is he?
Fly said that. He said, I know. I said my family couldn't come on. Dude,
undercover.
You're as bad as my oldest son. What are you doing trying to protect us? We got this shit. And I bet your family's got it too. They raised you. I don't think they're not soft.
Bobby ain't bragging, but he misses us. He's working on it.
You are bragging. Just saying I can't come because I'm working on my Jenny. That's enough. That's bragging to me. I almost cried just wishing I had a Jenny I could work on. Not really. I don't want to work on
my
it.
Jenny.
Jenny.
That bitch. I hated that woman. That movie, that horrible AIDS carrying degenerate.
I know. But
she was awful.
She was a user.
Yes, she was. Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. That still cracks me up.
You trying to hide your friends from your family? No doubt, Fly. Yeah, right on, Fly. You trying to hide us from them?
Yeah. You don't want them to know what kind of friends you keep?
Are we embarrassing?
Good. I hear myself echoing. Who's it echoing from?
Oh, you know what? We haven't even posted. Should I
No,
post it?
not yet. No, nobody wants to come on. Everybody's either working on a
No.
Jenny or
They
they
got
got
a
family or
whatever.
some kind of shit. Hi, Ann. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Amanda. What do we got? What are you saying? I'm relaxing in the car, charging my phone to watch you guys as he's working. There you go.
Right on,
As
girl.
as he's
Manna,
working.
I think it's your nephew those pictures. That baby's adorable. Just FYI.
Oh yeah, I did see the baby pictures too. Yeah.
Oh, and he's so cute.
Tracy says, I wouldn't let my family on either. There's some payback pending. I don't know what that means, but okay.
So that your family has some payback to you, or we have payback?
I guess. I'm not sure.
That light bright on my eyeballs. Let's see.
Let me see your eyeballs.
Anne. Hi, Anne. Which, you know who that is? That's not Anne,
Who's
right?
it? Ann
And
Howcroft?
I'm not going to call you out, but that's not Anne. I think I know who that is.
Oh, is that someone you know or
Well,
we
remember, she
know?
said she had to use a different name. She used to come on as somebody else.
I don't know. But it's
I'm not
okay.
calling her out.
Welcome to anybody who comes here. That's cool.
Welcome to anybody that comes. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you don't, you can come here. We'll feel sorry for you because half of us don't either.
Let's see.
See, this
Sherry
is why
has
my
news
son
about
won't
her
watch
trees.
this.
I'm guessing it's not broadleaf trees.
You have news about your trees, Sherry.
Yes. I'm guessing it's a different kind
Shit,
of tree.
I touched it.
Don't touch it.
I touched it. Touchy, touchy.
You're
Pinchy,
gonna get in
pinchy.
trouble. Touchy, touchy. What do we
And
got here?
not me. So yours is really Ann. It's not. Doesn't start with a D.
Oh,
Do you remember?
yes, I do now. As soon as you said that, it clicked. Yes. I wonder if it is. Well, if it's not, it's cool. If it is, it's cool.
No. And I'm not calling her out. We're good to go. Okay. Tuppy said she's just lurking and listening, you little creeper.
Ooh. I hope you're doing it with no pants on.
Well, then that means you're probably touching yourself. And now we know why my kids don't watch this thing.
Damn, this thing is moving fast. I want to know how to slow this down.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, again, it's my computer.
Hooked on phonics work for me.
Nope, the really trees. Last week, the city told me I had to remove. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Right. And you told them to suck your ass. And you weren't going to do no such thing, correct? Wasn't that? I could have swore that's what you said.
I'm pretty sure that's what Gutter said. But, you know, if you said that too, that's fine. Keeps going way past.
My brother doesn't talk to me because I won't take the shot. No, she's always been Ann. Okay.
All righty. Who's okay?
And your brother don't talk to you because you won't take the shot. Well, I don't care. Don't you? Not. I'm glad you didn't.
If you decide to take it, cool. If you decide to not take it, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever your decision is for you is how I roll. I don't know people who I know people who did. I know people who didn't.
Oh, me too.
With all of them.
I wish
Bobby wants to know where the link is
because I worry about what it might do. So that's my whole thing. Where is the link? Oh, Bobby, gotcha. Right here.
Why does Bobby want the link? He's busy. He doesn't need to come on and tell us what he's doing with his GNA.
Tell us what you're doing with GNA, please.
Hi, Maureen.
Whoa. Oh, I can't. Shit, I did it from
not
gutter. Girl.
Do not jump in the shower, Maureen. Never jump in
Don't
the
jump,
shower.
but you can get in the shower.
That's right. Get in the shower. Take us with you.
Well, if you wanna,
Yes.
Yank cannot be making you do that. What the hell?
You want
We
me
were
to
at
do it?
109 and now we're back down to 107. Who left? You sons
Oh,
of
boy.
bitches. Don't come back either.
I know. Tired of your games. You show up, then you leave. You show up, then you leave.
I ain't into it. You get one shot and that's it. It's like if you friend me and then you unfriend me, fuck off.
That was
Don't
it.
friend
Yep.
me again. Because I ain't doing it.
I agree.
Come on. Hurry up. Why is this? It's probably because I have 15 windows open.
That's the tolerant left. Even blood ain't thicker than the job. Uh-huh. Jake, yes, where's the link? Everybody wants the link. You can't have the link.
You can't have the link.
You can't handle the link.
You can't handle the link. And you can get on there. It doesn't mean we're going to put you on right just
I
a
know.
second. Just saying.
Well, we could leave you guys just sitting in the queue for a while.
We have control.
It's going to our heads finally. It only took 6 months.
Okay, I'm shutting this thing off because I think it's YouTube that's slugging me down.
This is a dictatorship.
That's not.
It's a,
I gotta make sure I have these saved.
Look who's already trying to bust his way in.
Ah, damn it, just a minute.
Broken GMA. I called the
Oh,
flavor from the poker friend who wants the city, and she told them they will not be removing any trees. My landlord parents were pissed too. Good for you. Fuck them.
hell yeah.
Andy Smith. Hello, good people. How do you know we're good people, Andy?
Come on, Andy.
Don't you dare insult us like that, good people. That's like telling somebody to have a good day. Who are you telling me to have a good day? I'll have whatever kind of day I want to have. Thank you very much.
You
No,
dictator.
I'm just kidding. Welcome, Andy. I don't remember seeing you before, but hey, how's it going?
You don't?
No,
You don't remember?
I don't remember nothing past yesterday.
I remember. I was going to say something else, but shh.
Shh.
Shh. We were going to talk length, but we'll just not. We just won't go there.
That's a very girthy subject.
Well, actually, it's lengthy, but
Wow.
It's diameter.
Yes, that too. Doorknob handle.
Again, this is why my kids do not watch my live. And probably half my other family, but the other ones, they just, I don't know, they're used to it, I guess. My kids are just like horrified. But you know what? They act just like me when I'm not around. They act just like this.
Of course, because we're normal people, man. We're not PC pussy police. Amanda likes me being sassy.
SDX.
That's right. You got to talk about it. And likes taters. Taters.
No, look at Black Crew. Look what Black Crew's in.
And that's why I'm not a family event. Yeah, well, you know, depends on the family, I guess.
Trying to hide us from your family, aren't you, Austin?
Oh, Andy, I am sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You gonna go back to your safe space?
He's going to a safe place, you dictator.
Dictator.
Every time I hear dictator, it makes me think of Rick cleaning out Buddy's stuff.
Beans. Yes.
Yeah, that's all I can think
beans.
of. Dictator. That's just what it makes me think of. I don't know why, but it's kind of gross. Fucking PC is exactly.
It is. Now, do you want to have our usual little conversation about the state of the things we want to talk about first?
Yes,
quick. Knuckleheads down in the queue off. Come on.
Oh, Bobby's smoking a cigarette, so he's got time.
Oh, Okay.
Got it.
Hi,
I'd
Bob.
like to have a drag off that, but
Hi,
it's
Jake.
hi, Jake. Okay. So, well, we had talked about.
How are we being juked?
Okay, we're being juked by everything that's going on. This whole thing of the 2000 mules with a U, not
Asses.
an A. Um, we're just being fucked, being juked out of everything. I mean, everything's being sent. I mean, come on, how much money is he getting ready to send over to Ukraine now? I mean, how much more? We're going to be at
Another
like
30
41
billion.
billion fucking dollars or some crazy number
Almost
like that.
60 in total. Almost 60 in total, I believe.
And then
Yep.
the whole voting thing. Oh, I'm registered Republican. My kids are nonpartisan, and we got ballots that they don't even get a vote in the primary on the governor and on the yeah, whoever that other person is, senator.
Yes.
I think that's bullshit. That they do everything that we do. There should be no reason why they should not have a spot on their fucking ballot that for them to vote. I don't care who they put in there.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I
think
wish so.
I think it's unfair.
Yeah, I tend to agree too. If somebody can come on here, we have figured out that it's because it's a primary. In a lot of states, only registered Republicans or Democrats are allowed to vote in the primaries, whereas independents are not. I'd like to know.
Completely fucking
I'd
against.
like to know what the thought process is behind them enacting those laws, though, or those whatever you want to call it, because I think everybody should have a chance to vote regardless. And I know they'll be able to vote in the main vote when that comes up. That'll be on the primary. But why don't they get a chance to vote in the primaries? So if someone knows that reason and wants to stick it up there, they can. I can see Bobby shaking his head down there. He probably knows. So, that's just one thing. Yeah, the money to Ukraine, that's pretty fucking ridiculous. We don't have baby formula in this country, but it's going down to the border. Well, they just stream on the fuck over. Man, it's a good thing I don't live in Texas or anywhere near that border, because I swear to God, I'd be out there with a sand-filled rubber hose, and I'd be beating those people back over the fucking thing, because there's only one goddamn border patrol agent while these hundred of people come across. I'd be smacking. What's he going to do? He's not doing anything to them. Would he do anything to me for trying to keep them out? I don't know. But fucking better not try it. Hi, Justine.
Breaking the law.
Yeah, I know. I'd probably end up in prison, right? And they end up with fucking paychecks. Fucking crazy. Yeah. Everything's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, what's in the private chat here? Let me go last. Okay, Jake, we'll let you go last. Politicians make decisions that have absolutely no consequences on themselves. Agreed, Fly Crew. Yes, sir. What's this other one here you got? Someone's device was not connected there. You can only vote for the primary you are registered with. Otherwise, you could sabotage the other party.
It makes no sense.
Hear that explained.
It makes absolutely
I'd have to hear that
sense.
Explained too, because I'm an idiot, to tell you the truth. Gas has reached over $7 a gallon in Cali. Holy fuck. Holy shit. That's incredible. That is incredible.
Incredible.
How much of that is tax in Cali? How much are you guys paying taxes on your gallons? I'm curious. I think you guys have the highest tax rate in the country, continental country. I think it's probably higher in Hawaii. But yeah, I'd be curious to know what that is. That's crazy. It cost me. I did a post. We have a pretty fucking new car, and putting it in eco, so it shifts like shit, drives like shit.
You have a new what?
A new car, a new car, and
I have the accent.
Yeah, I know. and you put it in the eco drive, right? So it's supposed to get you the most mileage. I think it was $48 to go 100 miles. Because you like we topped off the tank and it was $48 and it only gave us another 100 miles. That's fucking ridiculous. That sucks. I don't get it. Yeah, we get no explanations of anything. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are both getting into Biden's ass and the administration, saying they're not doing anything. They're not saying anything. They're not describing anything. They're just not talking about anything important other than one thing: fucking racism. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
That's all they care about. In New Hampshire, when voting in the primary, I'm independent, so I declare my party Republican. At time of voting, then I go round to the corner and go back to independent. Are you supposed to say that? I'm just curious. I don't know. Might be want to be a little. I don't know. I don't know if you can do that.
Flyker says.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that one right now. Say you are conservative. You would vote for the worst Democrat candidate so that your conservative candidate would have a better chance of winning the general, although that doesn't matter anymore. Okay, I can kind of see that. See, you should get on the show, Jake, and you can explain that better. Get your family on here, and they won't think you're such a dipshit. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. You're not. You know you're not. Jumped 6 cents in Mass yesterday. Oof, gas. Sherry, nearly $6 a gallon here, Canadian math. $1.49 a liter.
Oh, what are we at here? I noticed my gas gauge is going down quick, but I think it's because I haul too much freaking water around.
Jake, you wanted to be on last. Is that right? Get in the picture and shake your head. Yes? Thumbs up, okay. Thumbs up, and as long as...
I guess if it would have been a no, it would have flipped you off.
Yeah. 35 cents a gallon is the tax in Cali. Okay, so 35 cents per gallon is the tax in Cali. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like $1 something, but okay. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I'd take 35 cents off if they could afford it in Cali. You guys pay enough taxes on everything else. They should be able to take that tax off, considering they ain't fixing roads and they ain't doing anything with that tax money they're supposed to be doing. I think they should get rid of it and give you guys a break. Give us all a break. I think DeSantis was... Go ahead.
Our cheapest gas here is $4.85 right now. Our highest is $5.29. So
wow.
It's cheapest at Costco and most expensive at Chevron.
Wow. What do you got? Gas Finder? On
Gas
your app
Buddy.
or something? Gas
It's
Buddy.
Gas
Okay.
Buddy.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, my name isn't Jake, you old fart. Get your head on straight. Shine up that dome. It doesn't... so it gets better reception. Oh, you're fucking funny. You're funny. I have a feeling he's like 5 feet tall.
Like Flyker's got some pent up aggression that he needs to get out.
He needs a girlfriend. Are you hitting on me, Fly? I'm just curious. You need a girlfriend, dude. Our petrol is over $3 per liter. Okay. I don't know what a liter is. A liter of Coke.
Less
That's what
than
it
a
is.
gallon.
Yeah, it is less than a gallon.
Here, Austin will answer. Watch. He'll be the one to answer. Well, unless Tracy does, or Tub. I hate filling up my tank.
Weird people on your metric system. I hate filling up my tank. It's 66.14 from E to full. Thank God I don't have my Jeep anymore.
No shit, I'd get a bicycle for that. $66 to fill up a Jeep?
I know it. That's crazy.
Why you flirt? 4 liters to a gallon. Thank you, Sherry.
Very cool.
Oh, of course you would know that because that's what you guys
Shithole
deal with too, huh?
Andy, shithole Texas, Houston, Texas is a predominantly Hispanic area, and they are pissed at what is going on at the border. A lot are going to vote Republican because of it. Good. They should.
Good. Hit it.
Fuck yeah.
I gotta
because I mean,
say
if
that
people
I
did
seen
it,
out here the other day, Matthew come home. He goes, "I seen this guy," and he said all it said on his sign was "Fuck Joe Biden." That's here
nice,
in liberal land, man. I mean, I was
nice.
impressed.
That might be true, but don't interject your fantasies. That's going to be you. What is he babbling about now? Go put a hat on.
Don't interject your fantasies. It's going to be you. I like fantasies. What are you? Why are you down in those? Fly? What the fuck? So you got family there? Now you got to spiff up, and we can't talk about fantasies no more.
Should we tell him about Fly's fantasy? I was it midget hookers or giant hookers? Tranny hookers, something like that. I forget. Some kind
I
of
think
weird
it was
thing.
one on each end, wasn't it?
It was. That's right. That's right. Leah's here just listening.
He's gonna leave. He's gonna go. You fuckers, I'm out. I'm shutting this shit off before my family does hear you cocksuckers talking.
Tracy, she has a wee tiny Toyota Splash. It's over 100 to fill. Whoa. Damn.
Well, and did you see Amanda's got a Chevy Cruze? She doesn't have a Jeep.
She does. Yeah. I saw that. I just skipped by it because, fuck her. I'm kidding.
Amanda, you want me to smack you?
My truck from empty to full costs 100 lira.
Mishka, what Mishka? I finally got my hand cam. Yay!
Fuck Joe Biden signs everywhere up in New Hampshire. Yeah, good deal. Finally got a gun license. Yes, good fucking deal.
Well, maybe. I mean, sometimes I worry. Okay, now am I just giving them?
You're giving them the where to come. Yeah, where to come and get you.
Yeah. But see, none are in my name, so I don't have any because mine were with Bobby, and they went down on the shipwreck.
Yeah.
So where'd they go, Bobby? I forgot. Bobby.
It was a Civil War reenactment.
That's what it was.
Sinking.
Some shit. I don't know, but I don't have them. Damn it, Bobby! It's all Bobby's fault.
Hey, Wasp.
$9,000 for all those.
Wasp, did you happen to notice the Chinese woman who's running for, is it Senate or House in New Hampshire? I saw her on Tucker Carlson a few nights ago. And boy, she's been here 20 some odd years and she has a hard time speaking non-classical Chinese American stereotype. Kind of weird, but she's in New Hampshire. She sounds like she, but people could say whatever they want and show whatever pictures holding a gun and stuff like that, but you never know what they're really about. But she said that she's from China, and she says that she sees this country turning into China, so she's running for office up there. Kind of interesting. I'm listening in my ear, but I'm going to have to leave before I die laughing. Plus, I'll be getting in the car. Okay, Fly. We'll see you later. Let me see what's in the private chat here. Let me go last. I mean, Rhea. I'm ready. Just thought. Y'all topic. Y'all have topics? Not really, man. That's what we were just kind of doing.
We got topics.
Yeah, we do. The voting ballots, just the way we're getting fucked every which way from Sunday in this country. And Joe Biden and Kamala Harris is repeating words and phrases left and right all over the place every time she sits down to talk. We have nobody running this country. I don't know who is running it, and it's scaring me.
Oh, I do. And
Who's
it starts
running
with an O.
Oh, you think it's him?
I do.
You think he's being the guy behind the figure?
Said it. He already said that before. I just need a puppet, and I'll just sit in the basement. Every now and then he takes him down in the basement and fondles him or whatever the fuck it is he does with him for basement time. And then he lets him out.
Right. Why is Jake showing his nose? Jake, pull your nose hairs. You got to trim them things. They're out of control. My mom came on for 5 seconds. Oh,
Pick it, Jake,
nicely.
pick it.
Have
Don't
a
you
good night,
remember
Fly
when
Crew.
his mom came on?
Yes, I do. She was very nice.
She brought Lee another glass of wine, I believe.
Yes. Yes.
She was Lee's
It's 62
bartender.
Fahrenheit in New Zealand today, and the sun is shining. Very nice. I wish it was 62 here in Florida. It is 94. Tomorrow's going to be
Look at
96.
Dumbing it down for us. Thank you, Trace. We appreciate that.
that.
'Cause I would have been going, well, it's 14 degrees Celsius every time.
That sounds pretty cold to me.
Oh, my
Pesky,
God.
what's up,
That's
Chris?
how warm it was here
Yeah.
today. It's 65.
Oh, I hate you people. I hate you people.
You hate
so
us.
Fucking hot.
What? How
Yes,
warm
it's
is
already-
it?
It's like 94 today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like 80% humidity too. You blink your
Oh.
eyes, you sweat.
Oh no shit. Well, and you know what? I'd be fine till I had one of those power surges, and I swear to God, you'd just watch me fucking combust. I'm pretty certain. With my body heat and then 94 degrees and the humidity, yeah, I'm pretty sure. It'd be like fucking sticking a frozen turkey in a gallon of fucking hot grease.
Oh,
Just
shit, yeah.
explode. I'm pretty certain
Poof.
of it. Yeah.
Right? Yep. Yep.
Okay.
It's just awful. You know it. Go ahead.
Wasp is here.
Wasp is what?
She's
Yes.
down in the bottom.
Oh. That's Jake. Okay. We'll do Wasp first because Jake wanted to be last. He did say that, so we're gonna keep him to it. Let's add Wasp to the stream.
What the
Howdy.
fuck?
Whoa. Woo! Welcome.
Hey kids,
How you doing?
hanging in there.
Good deal. So you're
And-
not impressed with the lady there, huh? The
Um,
Chinese lady?
You know what? I've had enough of things from China. Thank you. No,
No more import.
no. To be honest with you, I would like to take the White House, the House, and the Senate, throw everybody else, just throw them out, bleach the place, and replace them with normal people. I think it's our best bet. Because right now we're headed right down a fucking rabbit hole. I don't watch the news anymore because I get so pissed off.
I know.
I think y'all have to go all the way to local, though. I think you can't. I don't think it's a Washington thing. I think it goes all the way to local because all the local ones just learned how to do the same.
But why not start
You
at
know
the
how
top?
hard it was? I went through this voters pamphlet. First of all, when I went through this son of a bitch, check this out. Half of the Republicans aren't even in the pamphlet. Half of them. They're just not even there.
Coincidence? Don't think so.
Then, when you try to go online and find them, you can't find anything because I had to use DuckDuckGo because when I used Google, they were blocking them. I couldn't get to them. So I had to use DuckDuckGo to find out any information about the ones that I wanted to find out about. It was a fucking nightmare. It took me half the day. Marvin's like, "Are you serious?" It didn't take me that long. I'm like, "Yeah, well, you got a bunch of blank spots because you don't know anything about those people." Half of them he left blank. I said, "You're not leaving those blank. You do something with them. Because if you don't, the Democrats are going to do something with those blank spots."
That's true. That's
They
true.
are.
Fill them
Well,
in.
I
right.
already did. Look at 200 Mules or 2,000 Mules, whatever the fuck it was that I watched.
Literally, if you do not vote, they've got a spot there to vote. Right there. That's all. I mean, they can vote. They can put in anybody they want.
Yep. It's fucking
Good, I'll vote for
ridiculous.
Blackie.
Oh,
Huh?
you don't have no idea. I voted for Donald Duck and on a couple of them, but I did try to use more people like I did Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. and Melania and but I did do a couple of Donald Duck and just because I want them to realize that they're not gonna write anything in those spots. I'm not giving them one vote. No way. I
No,
refuse.
there have been times I think I voted for Alice Cooper a few times.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent a few times.
Sure, whatever works.
Put your own name in there.
Exactly.
Do we see a pattern here?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That 2,000 Mules was very eye-opening, man. That fucking got me ripping
That was
pissed.
scary. It was
Pissed.
fucking scary. I didn't know whether to be mad or sick, or
Right.
I just. It was so eye-opening that, you know, I actually had to rethink. Sorry, I don't know if that's too loud. I'm starting to rethink. My husband has been on this kick for years. He says that 9/11 was us, and I told him he's fucked in the head.
I know.
Now,
But
I know, really. You know, it like Rick says, you know, the more information that you get, the better decisions you can
That's
make.
right.
So if they lied about something as big, I mean, obviously a presidential election in our country is a huge deal. So if they're willing to lie about that, maybe they're willing to go a little further.
That's right. Or if they know something's going to happen, they'll let it happen because they have a plan.
Did you also hear tonight? I heard on the news. Yeah, I did watch the news. The UFO.
I did. I caught some of that.
So the government's finally admitting, okay, well, there's something up in the sky. We don't know what the fuck it is, but it's up there.
Yep. Over 400 of those reported sightings. They just, and what they said was they comment on the things they can explain, and they don't comment on the things they can't explain.
Exactly. So is what they can't explain something that they're doing? Or
well, that's another way to look at it too, right?
No?
Yeah, we just can't tell you.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, we've been doing the alien thing since Area 51 and all that kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and obviously the government wasn't honest with us there. So why should we expect them to be honest with us now?
That's just it, man.
They do it with all kinds of shit. They do medical. So,
right.
Look at it. I mean, come on. Sudden infant death syndrome. Show me what sudden infant death syndrome is.
SIDS means that the coroner cannot identify the cause of death.
Thank you very fucking much.
Right.
That's all it is.
Not a fucking
idiopathic.
But I just did see them talk about sudden infant death syndrome, and a link to.
Not the crib pads.
No. There was a link to a vitamin deficiency in the kid. That's I caught it kind of like cruising by the TV, and it was on.
From like potassium, sodium, something.
Yeah, yes, there was something. They were all deficient, or there was a lot of them that were deficient in this one sort of thing. Okay. So I don't know what that means.
It's like a fucking affair. They have lied so many times that how anybody could possibly believe a fucking thing they say is beyond me. And I don't give a shit what it's regarding. I don't care if it's regarding medical shit. It doesn't matter. They literally have lied to us about everything. Everything.
That's right.
Whether they went to the fucking moon or not.
No, they didn't go to the moon. Exactly. I believe Rick on that one. No, you can't sell me that. Actually, the first time I saw it, I was like, "You guys really didn't believe this, did you?"
Planting porn on people's fucking computers.
That's scary shit right there.
That's fucking sick. That's what it is. It's fucking sick.
Yep.
So, I mean, how could anybody go, well, it's kind of like my husband going, well, I'm going to go and get a physical. Okay. If you have lost basically, say, all your muscle tone, and you go get a physical, and you come out from the physical, and this is all they come up with, you have high cholesterol.
No shit, huh?
how the hell? So I'm just using that for an instance with people where they'll go to the doctor and to do something like a physical, and I mean, literally, they'll come out with something like that. Oh, well, you have that. Or here's another one that I'm really irritated with, and that's the fibromyalgia. And I know there are people that's been fucking diagnosed with it, but look at the symptoms of fibromyalgia. It is everything that they couldn't fucking pin on something else.
Well, there's also something else that they use that for too. When you have someone like me who has a mental illness, then any problem I have, well, you know,
there you go.
It's all in my fucking head.
It's in your fucking head. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Irritating as shit.
And then when they find a problem, they're like, "Oh, fucking jackasses."
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call it practicing medicine. It's like when you guys get it right, call me. Other than that,
it's not even practicing, dude. It target practicing. That's what it target practicing.
Well, I hope it ain't the police because they can't hit shit.
Well, fuck. Maybe they should put the doctors in because they seem to be fucking hitting the bullseyes. Put them in shooting.
That video that Rick did where they, I don't know, what was it, 200-300 rounds? The guy got hit twice. I'm like, this sounds like the Boston Marathon bomber all over again, where, I don't know, they spent, 3,000 rounds and hit the guy twice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, cops can't fucking shoot.
No.
Yeah, Tep's got one here. Chronic fatigue syndrome.
Yeah, they've thrown that one at me too, right. But
really don't know what the fuck's wrong with.
Leaning more towards the mental illness, PTSD, major depression, anxiety, all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that there's, I mean, there are people, it's kind of like I've said before. I mean, there's lots of things that have gone on with me, but you know what? I've never been diagnosed with it. You know why? Because I don't run to the doctor unless I am fucking dying. And I shit you not one little bit. I laid on the bathroom floor having allergic reaction to an antibiotic, and my daughter begged me to go to the hospital. I said, fuck no. I'm close to death. If you take me there, they're going to finish my ass off. There is no way. And I didn't. I did not go. You know what? By the next day, I was absolutely, well, actually, by that night, I was fine. I mean, I felt a little hungover maybe, because I literally felt like
I was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you know what? Here's the deal. My cousin, who was an RN, she went to the doctor for the same thing, allergic reaction to antibiotic, and they put her on all kinds of shit. And it took her like 2 weeks or a month or some shit to get over it. Just to get over having the
drugs in a system that they gave her.
Right. You prolong the inevitable. Now, I do have to say, a few weeks after that, I ended up with Bell's palsy. And I do believe that when your body goes through something traumatic, and this is kind of how I mean, from researching it and everything, it seems to be the case, is your body will react sometimes with a Bell's palsy. And it basically, I mean, it was just this side of my face.
One eye.
Mm-hmm. One eye. Oh, and when I stuck out my tongue, it went to the side. And, if I smiled, only one side smiled. And so, let me tell you what, that scared the shit out of me until I realized, oh, it's just Bell's palsy. Because the first thing I did was grab my fingers. Okay, yeah, that works. And I stood on both feet and did all that shit.
Anything with the CNS, that's scary.
Mm-hmm. So, but the thing about it was, every time I go to the hospital, they find something else to do. So it's never worth it for me. But a lot of people, they think it's,
You got to learn to say no then. Because people don't understand that with not only the veterinary profession, but the medical profession, that people are fallible. Just because you have a medical degree does not make you right all the time.
You're human.
And you have to learn yourself your own knowledge and make what decision is best for you.
Well, I've always said be a doctor, because if you go in there thinking they're going to solve your problems for you, they're not. They don't. You are the one that knows more about you than anybody else. So you go in there thinking that they're fucking solve all your problems. That is your. My mother had terrible problems. Every time she'd go to the doctor constantly, and they fucking stuffed her with all kinds of medication. You got asthma, you got this, you got that. They just kept stuffing her. Well, she kept having to go to the doctor. Well, finally, she stopped going. She has been fine ever since then. She did fall and break her wrist, but otherwise, she's had she hasn't had asthma attacks. None, she's been fine. So, it goes to show you that 9 times out of 10, you better be your own. It's the same thing you're saying. You better be your own doctor. Don't go in there thinking they know everything, because they fucking don't. Here's the other thing. I would trust a nurse or a fucking nurse practitioner long before I trust a doctor. Telling you straight up right now.
Ditto, because they're the ones that have to do all the fucking legwork. It's no different than a paralegal and a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'd rather have the paralegal there than the fucking lawyer. They're the ones that know all the stuff about it. They're the ones that did the legwork. They know about the case. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the nurse practitioner or whatever else. As a matter of fact, when I lost my first rescue cat, I went into a really, really deep spiral to the point that I had nausea. Literally for 2 years, I didn't eat. I dropped a ton of weight. As you can see, I gained it all back, so don't worry about that.
You don't worry about that.
I ain't gonna. I promise you. About that. I promise you. If we have a major famine in this country, I'm good for 3 years. But so I ain't worried about that. But they kept pushing all these anti-nausea drugs on me. Nothing was working. I was getting so frustrated, and of course that just added to compounded the problem. And then one of the nurse practitioners said, she says, "Well, have you considered that it might be anxiety?" It's like, no, I don't feel anxious. And she says, "You know what?" She says, "Just try a round of Xanax and see what happens." Within 24 hours, I was eating.
Do you smoke?
And that was from 2 years with the doctor, and just one passing conversation with the nurse practitioner.
Wow.
So,
pretty crazy.
Yeah, like Sugar Britches says, a lot of doctors think they're God.
Yeah, I agree.
Hi, Jason. I see you there. We see you guys in the queue.
Just tell me when to. Just tell me when to jump out. Just throw me out. I don't care.
You're fine. I was reading through comments here. Just make sure.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do it too.
There. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't know. Every time the doctors, they damn near killed my husband. So I don't trust anything they say, and that goes way back. I've been in the medical field. I was in the medical field for almost 25 years. So
pray for me, Chief.
They never did anything for him. Once I took him off all the meds they came on, and I put him on the natural medications that I'd done research and found that would help him. He went from not needing blood pressure medication, doing way better, gaining weight, the whole bit, everything he did. It was all the diets and bullshit, all in his digestive tract. So, but once we got him on the right meds, it was amazing. And of course, the doctors were pissed. They're like, "That's not FDA approved." You're fucking right, it ain't. Because that shit, man, when it says FDA approved,
like our wonderful FDA approved VAX that works so well.
Yeah, no way.
4, 5, 6. How many do we need? I don't know.
I'll take ibuprofen. That's what I take pill form wise.
I can't even take that.
And I take some cranberry now and then. Just make sure that your urinary tract's going good, so I don't go crazy on the old man. Otherwise, no.
I would like to bring Jake on. Jake says his thing is down to like 8%. So I'd like to get him on while
All
he's
right,
got a
I'll
second.
get out of here.
Okay,
Thank you. I wasn't kicking you off. I'm just saying. But thank you.
Well, if you
Thank
want me
you.
to go, I'll go. It's just
Oh,
I
you
got
don't
nothing.
have to.
All right,
We
get
can
out of
put
here.
him on
Go.
list.
Get out of here.
I mean, I'm having fun, to be honest with you. But
You can
Oh, good.
stay
I mean,
on.
I have fun just watching you guys and reading the comments too. So
Right on.
whatever
All right, I'm gonna
whatever
bring
you wanna
Jake.
do.
I'm gonna bring Jake on. I'm gonna bring Jake
Okay.
on, and we'll see what happens.
There.
Jake, you coming on?
See?
Boom. There he is.
JJ,
Well, I like the slick. I
eating
like
dinner?
the haircut, sir.
You're eating dinner, aren't you?
Well, that'll cut down on shampoo.
Yeah.
Looks good, man.
I think
Yeah.
is
You
your
gonna-
mic working, Jake?
Hello.
I can't hear him.
Hello. Yeah, he's on.
Oh, maybe I'm the stupid one. Because I can't hear him.
Every kind of only.
There we go. I fixed it.
Every time you're on here, what?
Hey, Jake. Sorry.
Kind of only.
You kind of lonely?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cut you off. I'm
Hey.
sorry.
I think he said you're kind of ugly.
Oh.
Kind of. Kind of only. You're talking about mental health.
Mental health. Oh, we were talking about mental health?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your mental health?
You
Now.
know, well, I had a bottle of whiskey today.
You had a horrible day?
No.
No.
I'm
gonna- Go ahead.
I had a health bottle of whiskey.
Weekend?
No.
No.
No, that's not it.
I keep hearing you had a horrible weekend. Am I getting? What am I not getting right? Which word?
I'll be back. I'll be
All of them.
back.
All of them. I'm an idiot, Jake. What can I tell you, brother?
What
I'm an
fucking
idiot.
crying he says.
I'll be back.
You'll be back? Okay.
I'm giving you my laptop.
You'll be back.
Okay. Gonna go to his laptop.
I can't do it on my iPad.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll see you in a minute.
Okay. All
And now
right.
you can put Jason on.
Can what?
All right, Jason. We're sticking Jason in the hot seat. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Howdy.
Hey, you guys.
Yo.
You got a
I'm
camera?
I am
Missed the
sorry.
phone.
I have been missing. My phone has been broken, and that's a whole nother subject. So I didn't have a front camera. I don't have a setup like you guys do, as far as, you know, with my laptops and stuff like that. And I spent like 2 weeks really sick. I spent 8 days in the hospital and stuff.
Oh my
So,
Oh shit. What was the matter?
and I
If you don't
missed.
mind me asking.
I hope you're okay.
No, I'm fine. It's some pre-existing stuff that I had. It's an abscess basically, and they wanted to get the infection,
Mm.
you know, dealt with and everything. But at the same time, I was trying to get my phone repaired because the front camera had gotten destroyed when I was working on a boat, and oh, again, that's a whole nother mess. So, and I've missed y'all. I just wanted to say that,
We missed you.
you know, and I was trying to, you know, text where I could, you
Yep.
know, here and there. The
Oh,
guys,
we definitely saw you in the chat. The thing
Yeah.
that stinks
Yeah.
is the chat sometimes gets a little bit ignored when we start having
Oh,
people
I know,
on the
yeah.
screen, and it's hard. I try to go through so everybody gets to see what people are at least saying and see
Oh,
that
no,
we're
yeah,
seeing what you're seeing. I just
I
can't
agree.
comment.
I agree. No, yes, y'all definitely, put it up on the screen and everything. I'm just glad I was able to get back and say hello in person,
Yeah,
you
sure.
know, and, if you don't mind me asking, because I came in late, where's our buddy Bobby at?
Bobby's
Bobby is-
broken.
yeah, he's working on a vehicle.
Okay.
Jenny.
I was just curious, not, I was just curious. And like I said, I'm so glad. With the new phone, though, this is the second new one I got through the insurance, but it doesn't give me alerts for YouTube. So even though if you look at the original earlier today, and Yankee, you probably seen it. I was like, hey, I can't wait, whatever. And so it sucks because, like I said, I went through so much just trying to even be on. And I just want to come on and say how much I missed y'all. But I have watched the shows later on because, man, I got to tell you, y'all have some stamina at nights. Y'all do. I mean, hey, it kept me
cocaine,
going
brother.
through
It's
the
cocaine.
hospital.
That's what he said.
Well, it depends on what coast you're on. Like,
Right.
I'm on the East Coast, so right now it's almost 9 o'clock. So by the time usually we get done, it's after midnight, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, I'm Yankee. You're Eastern time, even though you're in Florida, correct? Or
Correct. Yes.
okay, I'm
Yeah,
in
I
Northwest
just-
Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm an hour behind. So, but either way, I mean, I was like, man, these guys went for like 4 hours plus
I know.
I know.
during good
I
conversations.
was so unhappy when Rick cut us down.
We're trying to make up for Rick and his,
Yeah, he's
I
been,
was so sad. I was like 2 hours.
yes, and he's been even shorter than that. I know, and that's just all why we were all brought together in the first place. Is
But you know what? I mean, he's got a life. He's got tons of stuff to do. So
Oh,
I
without a doubt.
every time to get him.
for him.
hey, but because Gutter Girl and Yankee and everybody, all of us have come together, we get to. I mean, you two guys, I say guys, y'all have made it possible for us like-minded people to BS and have so much fun with the same people,
I agree.
even when he's not
I have
around.
to admit that I'm not a big person when it comes to people.
Me either.
Me either.
I'm not prejudiced. I hate all people equally until I get to know you and then find out whether you're a decent person or not. And
Right.
then usually I wind up finding out that they screw you later, and I just better off with animals. But here is different. I never had a negative comment. I've never had someone. Oh my God,
Right.
she's so fucking fat,
Yeah, just being
not-
ugly
not
in
that
general.
Not that would bother me, because I mean, I'm fat. That's just the truth. But
Well,
everybody is so nice, so friendly, so forthcoming with information. I genuinely enjoy being here on Tuesday, and I am so glad that I found out about you guys through Rick so that I can be here, and I appreciate you letting me be here.
Oh,
Cool. Well, we love
I
having
concur.
everybody here.
I
It's
concur
kinda
so
like-
much. I am so glad that Gutter and Yank. I mean, again, I hate that I've missed some of the shows, but I have gone back and watched almost all of them.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the early beginnings, but with 2 weeks out of work, I was able to catch up on some stuff. But I mean, I love you guys and everybody that comes on the show, especially the ones that speak. It's
everybody's
amazing
awesome.
to me.
Oh,
You
this is
know
where all
that.
the cool kids hang out.
That's right.
And hey, I was gonna say, I doubt I would even come on Rick's show, you know, but
Why?
I love
No,
the way,
I don't think I'm brave enough for that.
yeah, well, and it's not because I don't think he's, you know, but he has so much knowledge, and I know Yankee and Gooder Girl, y'all have so much to bring, you know, that I've heard y'all speak about and stuff.
Jackasses.
I just enjoy watching. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, or I don't know if I told y'all about it. I got arrested a little while back. Didn't talk to the cops. I had to beat a guy up. Jealous ex-boyfriend. Put a pop knot on his head. I was vindicated this
No,
last
no.
week. I was vindicated. I took Rick's advice. I didn't talk to anybody. They still to this day don't know the truth. The guy said his stuff. And listen, I work for the county, the government here in my local town of Pensacola. At the jail, they kicked me out of the local jail until it was a simple battery charge. But I still got a new shotgun I just purchased that I haven't been able to get because of this looming charge. But I found out Sunday, my public defender was so awesome. He got the charge, you know, the case dismissed, but it was bullcrap anyway. It was mutual combatants. I had my pistol in my pocket, but luckily I didn't even think about that. But, you know, and I didn't want to because that's not where I go. I just want to diffuse the situation.
Yep.
And so I'm glad that all that's behind me. I took Rick's advice and, you know, didn't talk to anybody. And to this day, they don't know the truth of the matter because I never got my chance, but I was going to go to court. So anyway, you know, and I don't want to hog up time talking, but it was amazing. And Rick's advice worked out great for me. So
good for you. And I'm glad you were able to keep your rights.
Wealth of information for me. I have learned so much from him and so much that I've done wrong.
Well, hey, can I say this too?
No.
The animal side of it, not the law side, because I haven't been in trouble in years. You know, we're all law-abiding, gun, you know, toting citizens. But on the animal side, I want to say I learned so much. You were talking about, you know, being sick and everything and ibuprofen. Well, some of my issues are intestinal. Well,
that don't mix well.
Yeah, well, Rick, I learned from his videos that the horses, you can't give them, if they have certain situations, ibuprofen because it's not good for your intestines. But and I did the research, and same goes for humans.
No kidding.
And it actually made me better because I took Tylenol instead of ibuprofen, and not only that, but
if you
just
drink,
learning how to learn about animals, you know, and how to think.
So much from him. I mean, mainly from the horse side. When I started out as a kid, I'm talking about 3rd, 4th grade, I started riding. And there was an academy, I believe it was the North Andover Riding Academy in Massachusetts.
North Andover Riding Academy.
Yeah, they all pick out your horses for you, and they saddle. I mean, they basically do everything.
Yep.
Then we moved closer to the New Hampshire border, and I went to a different stable, totally different setup, but still the same things over and over again. And I would ask questions about certain things, like maybe that bit is a little too harsh, you know, the way he's acting, and you know, I would just get, you know, shushed that the horse isn't behaving, he needs more control, and da da da. And I worked for, I mean, be it a very brief time, in Suffolk Downs as a hot walker. Saw a lot of terrible things there too that no one wants to hear. After that, like I said, it's always been horses. And after the racing thing, I went into the jumping thing. And it wasn't until Rick said it that it popped in my head. He says, how often do you see wild horses jump? Unless they're being chased, I want to eat you kind of thing. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we making them do it?
Oh.
We're
Exactly.
yanking their faces with the dressage bits. They're foaming at the mouth. And I'm like, why was I so blind to this? And I feel so bad. I want to go back and find every single horse I've ever known and apologize. That's blood I can't get off my hands.
May I say one Rick thing real quick about that?
No.
Like Rick says, we don't know what we don't know. So, even though you love the animal and the horses and you feel bad, but we don't know what we don't know. And now we know.
For me, I can't.
In order to forgive in order to forgive the things about yourself that you did in the past, you don't do them again in the future, because you can't undo the things you did in the past to those particular animals. But any ones in the future,
but others,
do your best to have them, give them something good. Like, listen, one of the things I enjoy the most, my wife and I got my dog bowl outside in an upside down pot, big yard pot, and I just fill it with water and I watch the birds in the bird bath, because I made a bird bath out of it. And I just sit there and I watch them, and I'm like, I have so much fun just watching the animals have fun in the fucking bird bath. I never did anything to any birds, but still, it's nice to just do something cool for them,
Yeah.
So just go forward in life and be good to things. Yes?
Last week I seen this where they took this dog bowl and they took the dog collar and they wrapped it around the bowl and then they planted flowers in it. I think it was succulents they planted. Anyways, and the woman's like, here's a way to, kind of, your dog's dish and be able to have something that's living and be able to think of them, because you go and water it. So, it's something where
cool.
You continue. I was like, I need to let Yank know that. So that's a good idea.
Thank you.
The whole bird bath thing.
I like it. Yeah, thank you. That's a good window too. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, I got another bowl, so maybe I'll do something like that. Cool. Very nice.
And it's called like E6000 glue. You could use super glue and you super glue the collar onto the dish, because it'll probably fall off. You just try to strap it on it. So FYI.
Right. Cool.
Hey y'all, if you don't mind real quick, can I show y'all something?
Go for it.
On camera. I got to turn the camera around, but it's one of my animals that just came by my feet. My big fat piggy.
Go for it.
If that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
How
do we make it full screen?
This is
make it full screen, GG.
Okay.
But she just came and fell by my side.
Hold on, Jason.
Oh.
Yeah, she's I would guess at least 150 pounds. I'm trying to look at the phone and get her, but she's landing. I mean, you can see my hand, and that's her belly.
I don't know.
She's a mini pig, but people don't understand.
They don't do the swine thing. They have a very bad bite.
Yeah. Well, people don't understand that.
That tech, no animal is ever happy to see you.
Well, when they say mini pigs, people don't understand. And I watch, y'all know I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, with, Jamie and Lester.
Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt. Thank you.
Yeah, Jamie and Lester. And that's why they've had so many pigs, is because people don't understand that mini pig doesn't mean like you know, like a Chihuahua mini pig, unless you pay thousands of dollars for inbreeding or whatever, how they ever make them that little. But I love this pig. She used to sleep with me and my ex-wife for about a year, and they're cleaner than dogs, in my opinion. You know, but now she's way too bad to get on the bed. So, and she only likes me. She doesn't like other people at all. So, but yeah.
Right on.
Anyway, hello, Miss Lee.
Very cool.
Hello, how's everybody
Hi,
doing?
Lee. How you doing?
Hi,
Lee.
Lee. Good.
Hi,
Good. Good to
What's
see
going
you.
on? Good to see you too. I'm
Nothing
kind of
much.
listening and as usual doing 100 other things, but hope everybody had a good week.
Now,
Not
Lee,
too shabby.
do you have the same problems that I do as far as I realize you're working under a vet. I didn't have that benefit. But do you find that you carry some mistakes with you and they haunt you?
Every day of my life.
Or am I the only one that feels that I have blood on my hands that I will never?
Let's go back to when I was 20. Just teasing.
When I was 20, dinosaurs were roaming the earth.
mistakes. No, so the way I kind of look at life is every mistake you made, it's not a mistake, but like a learning thing going forward. So like that's who you are. And if I didn't make the mistakes I made and done some of the stuff I did, I wouldn't be like in a spot that I would have found myself in new circumstances. And you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like the butterfly effect, right? Something could have maybe have happened differently. So it makes you who you are today, right? So,
but what I am today is just broken.
oh really? Like, are you talking about like personally, like just in your private life, or like professionally, like in the vet world? Because
no, I could never ever go back to the veterinary field.
It's a very hard field.
But I didn't get the benefit. Like I said, I was the only medical person in the shelter. All I am is a vet tech. I'm not a veterinarian. So we did have a vet that did come to do rounds, usually every 2 weeks, and usually that was rabies shots. And of course, anything that required immediate attention was brought to local vets. But you know, the day-to-day care of these animals is all on me.
Right.
And when you're talking about one person and 60 plus cats, not to mention whatever's in foster and whatever we have in our feral sanctuary, you know, just way too much. It's just way too much for me. And then our boss decided that maybe we should collaborate with kill shelters, which I worked for a no-kill shelter. That for me was devastating. When I went into the back room and it was explained to me, I mean, there were animals everywhere, that we need to euthanize the kittens and puppies first so that their parents don't get, or the mothers don't get upset. And it's like, I can't handle this. I can't participate in euthanizing a healthy adoptable animal simply because there's no space. I can't do it. But
you can't think like that though. So the vet world has, I think, the highest rate of burnout and suicide in any other field.
It took me 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, and I was 10 years, and I'm too broken.
You can't think like that. And compassion fatigue is like a real thing. Like techs and vets and techs and vets have like the highest rate of burnout, where they leave the field altogether and they turn into like, they carry a lot of baggage because of the stuff that we do. You know, we're like euthanizing, and there's a lot of ugly sides to the field. But you can't think like that. In all honesty, like think about it. Like if you didn't euthanize them or whatever, another tech would have. I too also.
I don't necessarily have a problem with euthanasia of an animal that's beyond, obviously beyond help. I've gone with all the euthanasias in all the 10 years that I worked at organization. I went every single euthanasia except for one, which the foster home went, which I felt that was more appropriate. So that necessarily isn't a problem. But I hadn't finished school. They fired the vet tech that was there before me. So it was kind of like sink or swim. And unfortunately, I made some big mistakes, and it was paid for with lives.
I'm sure.
And not knowing any better does not make that animal any less dead.
True.
That's something that I did.
I can't imagine anything I think you're being way too hard on yourself, because I can't imagine anything you could have done as a tech that would have necessarily killed an animal, because you should have had a vet supervising you. So there's nothing that you could have done in your scope as a tech that could have, like, short of you like running over a dog with your car, which I'm sure you didn't do. There's nothing you could have done that could have killed that animal. I mean, I can't even think of any. The only thing I could
the first cat that came in, she had been in foster care for over a month. So we didn't have to quarantine her, and she went right on the floor. We were actually a cageless facility, other than the leukemia room, which of course they need to be kept separate. So the first cat came in. Her name was Molly. Sweet cat, tiger cat. All my cats, tiger cat. And she loved to sit in this one place, and I'd come over and pet her. And one day my boss says, you know, she looks a little odd. You want to take a look at her? And I looked at her, and I'm like, oh my God, she's blind.
Mm-hmm.
And so something's really, I mean, she seemed unsteady, wasn't really able to walk. I rushed her to the vet. Then I found out she was diabetic.
Okay.
But I caught it too late. I took her home. We put a feeding tube in. We did fluids. Fought so hard, and in the end, she was jaundiced. I knew that
she wasn't going to pull through.
No, and I didn't want to make her suffer anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
You did the right thing.
You're fine.
Why are you being so hard on yourself? I mean, you're
fine.
I didn't mean to bring this into a whole me thing where everybody's concentrated on me. Maybe I should just go.
No, not at all.
You're good. You're good.
Honestly, like.
No, you're fine. If that's something you got to get out, you get it out. That's what this is for.
Yeah,
you know.
But
you do have.
Different.
Like Justine says. I mean, everybody's saying don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, I understand it, but you can't kick your own teeth in. There's no point in that. It doesn't get you anywhere. Recognize what you were able to control. Recognize what was in your purview to control. Like Lee was saying, you couldn't do a lot of these things. You know, you couldn't inject and all this stuff. So that's not your responsibility.
I could do all that. It's just I didn't know she was diabetic. If I had known, or if the foster home had clued me in, or if I noticed that she wasn't eating, or
we
whatever.
only know what we know, though. You can't beat yourself up for what you don't
feel
know.
Like I should have had a better eye on her.
No, the animal should have been looked at by a credentialed veterinarian. You did way more. You gave the animal care. You nurtured the animal, gave the animal food. You brought it in. It would have been dead in 24 hours on the street. You brought it in from a shelter. It probably would have gone into a diabetic.
No, we are the shelter.
No, but I'm saying before it came to you, it came from somewhere, right?
Yeah, it was a stray picked up by ACO.
It was a stray, a diabetic stray.
Right, but the foster home didn't know it was diabetic. Obviously, we didn't.
So, as I understand, so it came from the history of the animal was it came from some foster home, and they did not know the history on the animal. Possibly.
No, she was there for a month for socialization. She's a very sweet cat. Did very well. As soon as we had space for her, we brought her in because we knew she would be adopted quickly. She was friendly. She was pretty.
Okay. So you were the shelter intake, right? Your shelter was the intake facility for that animal?
Yes.
So
why? What the ACO brings them to me, I give them, shots,
sure.
FDRCP, dewormer, flea treatment, sure. The whole spiel, blood test, all that good shit. And if the cat looks healthy, you know, she's young, nothing obvious going on. We didn't have a lot of space. We had an open space in foster, so we sent her to foster. Once she came back, she was scheduled to have her rabies shot that Friday, but she never made it.
There should have been a vet to supervise the techs at that shelter at once it was turned in from the hospital. We're not veterinarians. Our training isn't as comprehensive.
That was the problem. I think my shelter was trying to cut corners. They found someone. I also have a learning disability, so like I'm not certified because I can't pass the test because I can't take like blood pressure and pulse because I can't keep track of two things at once. Mm-hmm. So I think they were trying to cut corners. And they just kept piling more and more and more on my plate. I mean, I was basically on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. My vacations, I had to be available. Holidays had to be available. My husband was not happy about it. You know, I can remember getting a call. I can't remember if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas from a foster home saying, you know, my cat's not breathing. What should I do? And it's like, well, is she cold? Yep. Great. What do I tell this woman? It's like, great, you got a dead cat. So needless to say, I had to get up from the table, go into another room, and deal with the situation. It was too much. All the abuse that people got away with. I worked on 3 microwaved. There were 2 kittens, 1 cat. I just seen and done stuff that I can't get rid of.
You got to let it go because, in all honesty,
it's veterinarian it really is. It's killing me.
I'm really sorry to hear. It sounds like you're just burnt out. There should have been a veterinarian responsible for the overall welfare of the animals. You're not supposed to be diagnosing. You're not supposed to be treating. You're not supposed to be doing surgery. I understand that sometimes the lines get a little blurred and direct supervision or indirect supervision gets a little confusing. But burnout is like a real thing, and it's not on you. There should have been a veterinarian either like doing rounds.
People used to ask me, I had so much knowledge. They would say, well, are you a vet? No, but I play one at work.
Yeah, no, that's not on you. Those animals, I'm sorry about that diabetic cat, but believe me, my heart goes out. I've been in euthanasias. I've euthanized animals. It's not fun, but it's not on you. You were asked to do stuff like well beyond your scope.
There's so many other things, you know, that could have caught. Like I said, it's just,
well, it's just like humans, though. Everything, you know, it's unfortunately, we're all terminal, whether it be animals and people, and you did the best you could. And that's all that matters. And the animal did, you know, lived its best life under your care with your knowledge. So you got to be easy on yourself. It's going to be tough, you know, and Lee being, I know, training, you know, in veterinarian and stuff. And that's what she's trying to tell you. You got to let yourself off a little bit. You treated the animal well, and you just, I mean, unfortunately, we can't save them all. You know, eventually, we're all.
I think that was probably the biggest kick in the teeth when I started working in the shelter when I found that out.
Yeah, because I can't
save them all.
And you know what, Ross? I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to make this whole thing about me.
That's okay, but you know something? I am going to pull a bit of an executive decision here because I'm still smarting from having to put my dog down just a few weeks ago. So this is kind of really bumming me out.
Yeah,
let's.
Hey, Yankee, I had to
help
my brother Monday. We just had to put ours down of 12 years.
I'm sorry, man. That's brutal.
Yeah, no, I know, and so this is on with me too, is for sure. You know, and it sucks when you
my
lose
dog
a family
lost him.
member. You know.
Yeah. So let's just kind of like
Yeah,
change
let's
this whole
Back off
subject.
the
You know?
euthanasia
Love
talk.
you.
Let's
Love you, wife.
let's get back to being pissed off because I
Yeah.
That's what I was
can't.
gonna say. Let's all
Hey.
get pissed off at the government, right?
Hey, I
talk
double
about
that
death.
emotion. Hey, was hey, we all know how much you love, you know, what you do in the animals, but let's get pissed about them trying to take our damn guns and the fact that Rick ain't even, you know, staying on as long and all that good stuff.
I think he's just got too much going on right now.
Let's
Yeah,
But
talk
no
about
worries.
He's
I
got a
am
new
thankful.
tractor.
I am
He's-
thankful for what he's taught me. I'm thankful for his time. I'm thankful for your time. All you guys are amazing.
Right on. Right on.
You really are.
We're all good people. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I think Rick has a new girlfriend, and it's called a tractor. I think
Yeah,
he thinks his tractor's sexy.
I
Thinks it's
do. I do agree.
He
I
thinks
agree,
his
Yankee.
tractor's sexy.
That's right. He thinks his tractor's sexy.
Sexy.
Her
right.
name's Kubota.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's good
She's a
idea.
mail order bride.
Yeah.
Are you guys? I keep on hitting refresh on Fox News every 5 minutes. I am addicted to what's going on in the primaries in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Idaho. Are you guys
Is it
following?
going, Lee,
I
is it
haven't
going
been
like
paying
we
attention.
think? Is it going a little bit red or?
I don't know. I can't seem to see if. Are you guys tracking the updates?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. In one of them, they were saying, so when they say it's too close to call, hold on. It says Trump-backed Pennsylvania Senate candidate Mehmet Oz in a tight race with former hedge fund executive Dave McCormick and conservative commentator Kathy Barnett. So when they start saying too close to call, as we all know, I start getting very nervous.
Me too.
Mm.
Oh,
I don't know
y'all
what that
just
means.
gotta go the way you thought it was gonna go. It's going the other way. So, I mean,
It's
Yeah.
going to go whatever way the government wants it to go. If you
What
watch
does that
if
mean,
you watch
really?
that movie, that what is it? 2,000 Mules.
Hey.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that yet. I haven't had a chance.
No.
Oh my
Hey, I
God.
wanted to remind all my family members here that this last election was the most fair and honest, and there's no denying that Joe Biden had more votes than Barack Obama, even though Trump had 10 more million votes. So let's
Oh,
just,
thank you for putting
let's
the
just
smile
keep
back
it
on
real.
my face.
I'm sorry, I can't keep a straight face. I'm sorry.
Right on.
Oh, that was a good one.
I've been having Jake stuck here in the queue for a long time.
Oh,
He's been
yeah.
waiting a long time.
All right, well,
Hey,
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I want to thank every single one of you who talked to me, who commented to me. You are the most marvelous group of people. I'll continue obviously watching, and I'll see you all next Tuesday.
Right on, Was.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
stopping
coming.
by.
Thank you for sharing.
Bye,
Right on.
Waz. Hey, love
Bye.
you.
See ya.
Hey,
Love
take
you.
it easy. Take it easy. It's all good. Like really, like take it easy. You know, it's all good.
Thankfully, I know that you're a little bit closer. Well, I mean, Gutter Girl she has the humanoid side of it. You have more of what I have, the animal side of it. So
Yeah.
But I really appreciate all of it. Thank you guys. You guys have an awesome night. I'll be here.
Love you, lady.
Right on.
Love y'all.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. We'll see you online.
I want to say hi to
Okay.
Jake too.
I'm gonna bring Jake up.
Love Jake.
Jake, are you still there? Where the hell is he? Which one is him? He's rolling on like two different ones here.
He's like
All right, we'll try
a
this one.
mystery
We'll
guy.
try this one. Yeah. Jake. Howdy. Jake's
Hey,
having a
Jake.
tough day too, a little bit. Oh boy, that sounds terrible, buddy. Is that the laptop again? Should we try the other thing you logged into? Because this one sounds terrible. This mic on this is your laptop, isn't it? Oh boy, I don't know what that noise is, brother.
I don't either, Jake.
All right, I'm gonna drop you on this one and see what the other one does if that's the phone. Hold on, stand by. I'm gonna get rid of that one, and we'll try this one.
Love Jake. He's so awesome.
Are you there, bud? Are you on this one? No, he's not on that one. Maybe he's going to it. I'll wait for him to show back up because now he's just totally gone. Oh shit! I hope I didn't cut him off. I don't know, man. Okay. Anywho.
Hey.
No, Lee, I am not paying attention. The one thing I did notice though was that where's the primary with that Mehmet Oz and the conservative black woman there? I just saw some controversy on a podcast that I was watching earlier about those two.
Pennsylvania,
is
maybe?
Is that New York? Oh, okay. Maybe it's Pennsylvania.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. So are both the primaries, like, I guess, the Dems and the Republicans? Is that the deal? Or is it just one primary? I don't know. Well, it said that there was a Trump Act. So that doesn't make sense.
There was a what? A Trump what?
A Trump Act candidate. So is it just the Republican primary
Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz is the Trump-backed candidate on that particular race. That's Dr. Oz from TV. You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. People are not happy with him. He's actually part of the International Monetary Fund.
Yeah.
The Klaus
I don't like
Schwab
Dr. Oz.
People.
Yeah, when I seen that he was running or doing whatever he was fucking, I was like, no way, man. I didn't.
That guy, you know, in what I've seen, I mean, in my opinion, but.
Yep. No, same here. Whose phone's ringing?
Mine. I think it was Jake. Jake, come on here.
Hey, Yankee.
I can be able to hear you.
Quick question. Because you live in the state of Florida like me.
Yes, sir.
And we obviously have been, you know, Trump supporters and everything. We know we love our governor, or at least I do. I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah.
What is your opinion? Because I'm hoping, obviously, and he should win in 2022. But my question is about 2024, because I still like Trump, but he's going to be older, but he's still America first. But I don't want to lose. I'm so, man, I'm selfish. I don't want to lose our governor. But you got to strike while the iron's hot, in my opinion. And there's no governor out there on either side. Well, they ain't the left, as far as my opinion is they don't have anybody. But man, I would love to see him as president. I just wish there was a way to keep, you know, get Trump in, and then, you know, I was just curious about your opinion. You know,
here's my opinion. I want to keep DeSantis where he is for now, but this is what I'd like. This was what I'd like to see happen. I'd like to see Trump run again, and I'd like to see his vice president. I would like to be Ron Paul. Rand Paul, right?
Yeah.
So there'd be Trump president, Rand Paul vice president. Trump
I'm
gets
good
out,
with that.
Then Rand Paul president, DeSantis vice president. Rand Paul gets out, DeSantis president, and whoever is up and coming. President, vice president.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you stack the deck that way down the road.
No, I got you. And I haven't looked much into Rand Paul. I mean, I know obviously he does good things and all that. So I didn't think that far down, only because of the, in my opinion, just because of the popularity of DeSantis right now, and in a few years that could go away. I wouldn't even mind seeing him being still VP. But not really. I like your idea of Rand Paul being VP and then just straight out in the next election, if DeSantis, but you know how, the whole stuff works. But I was just curious because you live in the same state as I do, and I don't want to lose our governor because I'm scared with all the new people that
I don't want Nikki
here.
Fried. I don't want Nikki Fried to become our governor. I don't want Charlie Crist to run again.
I don't want no more politicians.
And
Get rid of the politicians. Our businessman did better than the fucking politicians have done in 50 fucking years.
No, I agree with Trump. Hey, I would love to see him, definitely. But I'm not a big fan of Charlie Crist. I'm not gonna lie. But he is a businessman, but I think he's got a little snake, politician
the dude has not stopped running for everything. He runs for everything. He runs for Senate,
exactly. That's my point. And that just means to me, you're looking for freaking power, like Rick says, So that's what worries me, because he was a successful businessman. So was Trump, but Trump, put all that to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Charlie Crist, I guess he had to, but, I remember the early days of a couple of the senators and stuff when my granddad was alive, which was my mentor, and I can't call their names right now just because it's late and I'm having a brain fart. But there was a couple of governors or representatives in the state of Florida that ended up getting in a little bit of trouble earlier, and I wish I could remember their names right now. But it was years ago when I was young. I'm 44 now. This was like early, over 20 years ago.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but I wish I could call their names, but yeah, I hate to lose DeSantis because I don't know who's running. Who were
Black Sheep Tony G said, don't be selfish. Give us DeSantis. No, you can't have him yet. He's only been in
see,
term.
That's my feeling.
You can't have him yet.
Yeah, that's my feeling. Is I love him as our governor right now, and I don't want to lose him to the presidency because I know he's going to be a great president as long as but you know how fast things can change in the political world. But anyway, but yeah, that's all I wanted to ask and whatnot, because I know I'm not the only one. And hey, Lee, I wanted to ask how your eyes are doing because my phone's been broken.
Eyes are good. Thank you.
And I didn't know because one day I kind of said a little joke about, those damn eyes. And I didn't want you to take it wrong because I didn't realize how intense it was, as far as, the in-depth of, which I learned obviously through the chat and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, because I was just joking. But I'm just glad that everything's great. And I'm sorry, you guys. I just wanted to tell Lee that because, I've been friends with her on, since Rick's channel, and my phone was broken. I was sick for a while, and, which I told you, Gutter Girl, and Yankee. I just wanted to tell her that I didn't mean anything negative, obviously, because I've always said hello and stuff. So
I was very distraught by your comment. It affected me very, very deeply.
Ruined.
I had to go to therapy. I
Oh
was
my
upset.
goodness.
I cried to
Okay.
everybody for weeks and weeks on end. No, I'm fine.
See?
My eyes are good. My eyes are good. No worries. I don't even.
You've been
I'm
in
not the most
position since you said it.
This is why we are all on a channel to our own, because I don't even know if Rick can handle some of this stuff. So
By the way, everyone's boobs look fantastic too. So I'm just saying.
boobs.
hey,
Boobs.
I second that.
Oh, the man boobs. Yep.
You said booths. Booth.
No, boobs.
I'm not. You should
I didn't
know
say
from, You
Well, I
should
think
know
he was
from-
referring to yours, Jason.
Yeah,
I
since I've been pretty much since I could walk, like the way I grew up, the way I kind of came around in my family was we were all like mocked endlessly from literally like the minute you hit the ground, you were just tortured and tormented since, you can, speak basically, and it taught you to be tough. So nothing
Right.
anybody can say, I can think of I can't even think of
There
anything.
you go.
Well,
But
and
I
here's the
thank you for-
thing.
Yeah.
I was like I was a only child till 12, and then I wanted to be an uncle. I'm 44 now, still not an uncle, even though I got a brother.
Okay.
So I'm like, now I've got grandchildren, but I'm still not an uncle. So,
You need to get your brother to get busy to make you an uncle.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. He lives with mom and whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I've been trying to get him
Maybe
to.
not.
I've been through a marriage, and anyway, I don't want to bore everybody with my stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we've all
bring
got
Jake
family
back on.
drama, and I don't know.
Oh, drama.
Whatever it is, what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just hate. I'm sorry. I just hate poor Wasp. She's so sad. And it makes my heart hurt. For her, because she loves the animals so much, like we all do. I mean, that's part of the reason, not just because of the government hating, Rick's channel, because I just hate it for her that she's so upset, but you got to realize at some point, there's so many animals out there that we can't save them all. I mean, I'm just a realist. I'm kind of like Rick, it sucks.
Mhm.
But I've learned so much, not about, because I don't have horses. Lee, I know you have horses. I don't know. I don't think, Good a girl, I don't know if you do. I don't.
No, I don't have horses.
Yankee,
My granddaughter's, or my daughter-in-law is a horse trainer, and she lives down the road, but I don't have
I
horses.
got you. Well, but just the amount of learning I have been able to do from Rick about horses for my other animals, and y'all know I have a house full. I've shown them to you. It's been a while, but between the pigs, the ferrets, the other animals. But I learned how to treat them as what they are. Think like a horse, think like a dog, because my parents didn't teach me how, they treated animals like a dog, like a human. Why are you crapping on the floor? Well, you got to teach them, or whatever the case is. So, I've learned so much in the couple of years that I've been watching him. So anyway, and I don't want to take up too much time with it, but I've learned so much about animals, and from all of y'all,
Right on.
and us like-minded people. So
Right on. Jason, listen, we are at 9:44. We're gonna
Yep.
the reason we're trying to keep this at 2 hours is because we're timed with
No worries.
StreamYard for this month that we only
Yep.
have a certain amount of hours, and we got to
No
stretch it
worries.
for the rest of the month.
hey,
So
thank you for letting me speak. I love y'all. And
Right on,
I was
brother.
just glad to be back on, and I understand completely. And I still haven't eaten my Jersey Mike's, so I'm starving anyway.
Oh,
No,
now you made
love
me
you
hungry.
guys, and I
There
was
you
just
go.
glad that
Enjoy.
y'all had me back on camera for a little bit. Now that I
Always.
got my phone fixed, so
Always,
love
brother.
We're
y'all.
glad you came back on.
Yes, well, finally I have a front camera again since I don't have a computer like that. But anyway, love y'all, and I will watch in the comments and everything. And y'all have a good night.
Thank
You
you,
too.
brother.
brother.
Thanks
Stay
for
well with
coming.
the eyes.
Peace.
Seriously. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Cool.
Oh.
Lee, you're hanging around, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay probably tonight for a few more minutes because I've
Okay.
got some. Did I tell you that I got involved? I think I know I told Julie this, but with some foster dog rescue stuff, just to kind of
No.
keep me
No, you
busy.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
involved in some dog rescue stuff for a couple different rescues now, and very short term, like kind of like
Okay.
in out, get them adopted. I'll let them stay, do any medical if that's required of me, and then my goal is to just kind of help out, turn them around so we can get them adopted. That's kind of what I'm doing for a little bit.
Now,
So-
aren't you worried you're going to get attached and not be able to let him go? That's what my
Definitely
problem
not.
would be.
2 months
The
later,
opposite.
he still has the dog.
I don't want another dog of my own to adopt. I want to just like turn them out and get them adopted out. And if the dog needs a place to crash, fine. No, I'm not interested. And I'm looking at it like it's a visitor, not a pet. But yeah, you get attached. But no, I don't want another dog now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
Okay.
so I've got some foster stuff. I need to do some callbacks and some stuff tonight. So, yeah, I'll just stay. I was kind of hoping we'd have some news on any of the primaries or anything, but it doesn't sound like it. So,
Nah, it sounds like it's going to run till later tomorrow.
yeah, I guess. I hope that some of the Trump people, but you're saying that the Oz person was a Trump?
Yes. Yes.
That
Trump
doesn't
endorsed
impress
him.
me.
I don't know who else. I don't know out of the other candidates in other states, but Trump did endorse Dr. Oz. I do know that. And people were not happy. Matter of fact, Trump got booed on stage when he talked about Dr. Oz in whatever fucking state, probably Pennsylvania, when he went up there to say that he was giving Oz his support. So, I don't know. Trump's done a couple of things that have gotten some boos lately. Did you notice that? Did you see him get booed when he brought up the people from Johnson & Johnson?
No, I haven't been
Whoa,
following.
no.
I haven't been following.
See, that's
what
the
happened.
one thing I disagreed with him on. Disagreed with him about that whole fucking thing. When the vax came out, I was like, you stupid.
Yeah,
That's the one. He irritated me. The other thing was that he didn't clean more house. Those are the things that pissed me off to no end.
Yeah.
I think he could have cleaned a lot more house. And that whole fucking believing in that bullshit, I'm sorry. I just didn't. And it pissed me off that he pushed it so much. And I feel like a lot of people did it because he pushed it and they thought, okay, I mean, hell, if he's doing it, it's got to be safe. He ain't going to do something that's not.
Right.
Now I'm like, did you really take it? Or did you just do what a half a dozen of those other, politicians did and made it look like it? Because you can see on lots of videos where they show them jabbing it in there, but they're really not. You can see that it never makes it. Yeah, I mean, if anybody knows how a syringe works, whether it was actually activated and So
Yeah, they just some of them didn't look right. That's for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't agree with him on everything. I like the guy. I voted for him. Don't get me wrong. I like him.
Yeah,
But I
I
don't
will
agree
vote for him again.
Yeah, I don't agree with anybody 100% of the time.
And
That
until
would
they
make
bring up
somebody a
somebody
sycophant.
else.
Yep.
Sorry.
What?
No, I just said that would make somebody a sycophant. To like everything about somebody and never have
Hell no.
that would make you a fucking fan or
Yeah, no,
like
you cut out that
non-logical, non-thinking.
Yeah.
Cult.
Fuck that.
So,
Fuck that.
If we didn't disagree, ain't none of us would be human. So if we can sit here and you can't agree with everything that I say. I can't agree with everything you say. That's just the way it is. I mean,
right.
we're all so individual that I mean,
I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of see how this pans out. I wouldn't mind maybe getting some new. Everyone's like, that's the question: is he gonna pull something in 24? But I don't know. You know what? Maybe some. And I like the guys, so just know that. But maybe some new blood isn't a bad thing. You know, some new ideas, and I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll support
Excuse me.
whoever the most conservative person is. Put it that way. You know.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
I think it just depends. They'd have to come out and make some big changes for me to change my mind and not voting for him. But I mean, it ain't nobody that's a no holds bar. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna like Yank said. It's not like I'm his fan. I'm not his biggest fan. I'm not his fucking fan at all. But when I think about who can get the job done for what we need, and trust me, we are going to need somebody. You think he had to dig us out of a big fucking hole last time? Oh, this hole,
yeah, it's gonna be
this
huge.
is the black fucking hole.
We're done. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how many, I don't even know if it's fixable, and I don't even know how many election cycles.
We have 2 more years of them continuing to dig us into the fucking hole. Now they're going to bury us up. I mean,
I'm telling you, we
The
do not
inflation
need,
on the money, the devaluation on the money is fucking gonna kill us all. If they forget it, I mean, the old metrics they're using, they're saying it's what 8.3% or something like that. That's the revised metrics. It's actually like 15, 18, 20%
I'm sure.
on all this shit. So I mean, man, I don't know how we're gonna get out of it, to be honest
There's
with
going to
you.
be another friggin' recession, depression. I don't know what
Major.
you want to call it. Major. It's coming. It's like you see it on the horizon, like a wave or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming.
Yep.
And then it's going to be really dark before it goes completely black. And God, not to sound like this is a really upbeat life tonight.
I know,
What have
right?
we
I
talked
know.
about? The failing economy, depression, euthanasia, death. You know?
Well, the title was actually going to be "We're Fucked,"
Yeah,
but I knew
well,
that they probably wouldn't let me have that on there. So
I don't know. I have faith. I guess someone will. I mean, look what we have now. Almost like anything could be better than this, though, right? As long as it's on our side. I don't know how, but
I just don't. I mean, they got 2 years to continue to fuck shit up. I mean, that's a long
know.
time.
well, hopefully with the
No.
midterms, at least we'll be able to block any further damage, right? That's the
Oh, but-
plan.
The thing is, see, I've seen this dance before with the Tea Party already in the last few cycles, and it's like, give us the House, give us the Senate,
Well-
give us the presidency, and Republicans do fucking nothing.
Well,
You
and
put 'em
think
in and
about
they
when
do nothing.
Obama, those
Yeah, they
8
suck
years,
too.
man, that really fucked us a lot. That's when a
It
lot
did.
of thinking, how people were, that's when the whole sociably acceptable bullshit just went haywire, but yet you had to be politically correct. I mean, that's when, you couldn't say certain words, but, he could be a she.
Yeah.
But you couldn't say certain words because you'd be in trouble for it. That's when all that shit started, was
Yeah.
when he was in office. And it just, it was a snowball effect. It ain't gotten no better. It's just
And
gotten
then-
worse and worse.
You had
And-
the Republicans, the rhinos, that weren't really Republicans, like freaking Bushes. They didn't do anything, Like,
Right.
I like George Bush, but I got to tell you, he did nothing, everybody came out with their claws and their, teeth barring at Trump, and no one supported him. And that piece of shit Mitt Romney, who I hate,
Yeah.
practically turned into the biggest lib of them all. You know what? If you're going to be a damn lib, come out and say it. Don't
Right.
pretend that you're a Republican. That, to me, I find it's all gross, but I find that particularly sleazy.
Yep.
Don't trick people into thinking you're one thing and then really be something else underneath. At least have the balls to say what you are,
Well, And when they would say things about, the things that Trump says, well, gosh, he just says it, coming out his ass, and all these tweets and all that shit. But you know what? None of it was filtered. It's like you and me sitting here talking. None of it's filtered. He doesn't sit there with a piece of paper going, reading it from, for word. He says it off the cuff. And I think you get a much more honest person than you do with somebody that's going to, read a piece of paper. I just, I don't know.
I'd rather have somebody who can speak off the cuff and have a normal conversation with somebody that's someone who's not allowed to answer questions. And, like the whole world will dissolve because he can't form a sentence, and he'll say the wrong thing and put two countries at war, or God knows what else he'll get us into.
But even before then, I mean, everything Obama said, he said, I mean, it was all, okay, you're going to say it like this and you're going to say it like this. Show me who said that to Trump. You're not going to say this. You're not going to say this. Trump went, watch me. Hold my beer, even though he don't drink. But, I mean,
no, the guy had balls. And you know what? Say what you will. Everything was in check when he was, the captain of the ship.
We knew where our money was. And we knew what was coming in and we knew what was going out.
Yeah, our retirement account, was a hell of a lot better than all of ours, than it is now. And our investments.
Putin wouldn't have been great at invaded Ukraine. Putin wouldn't have been pulling that shit in Ukraine.
Never, ever in 100 million years would that have happened.
And China wouldn't have pulled all the bullshit.
Nothing.
Our border may not have a wall, but there wouldn't be the shit going on down there at the border like it is now. He would put troops down there. And pretty much say, okay, you want to fuck around, we'll shoot you on sight.
Yep. The wall would have been built by now.
Well, yeah, by now, probably, yeah. We wouldn't be sending $40-50 billion to Ukraine. We wouldn't be in a trade imbalance again with China. We would actually be carrying out trials to figure out where this fucking virus came from.
Okay, now tell me,
we don't know.
Tell me what politician would have done that same thing. Not a fucking one of them.
No.
Not a one. Because the Republicans don't give a shit about you or I.
That's right.
They don't. Trump, do you know how much money Trump lost in the time that he was actually as president? Fuck, he gave up more than he ever gained.
Yep.
No politician ever did that. Not one.
Yep.
No, they're in it for enrichment. Yeah, I know. They don't sacrifice shit. Listen, I know that Jake has had a very fucking tough day today. He's got some shit going on. I know he wants to get it off his chest. I know that he needs to do some speaking. So I gotta cut him some time.
Yeah, give him some time. I gotta run anyways, and I know you guys want to close out the show soon, so I'll talk to you guys next week. Okay, I'm gonna head off.
Thank you, Lee. Good luck with fostering.
Thank you.
You're
bye.
welcome.
Thanks for coming, Lee.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Let me get down to Jake here. Jake, you better still be sitting around there waiting. I
He
kick
is.
your ass. Yo. I can hear you.
Okay.
What's up, little brother?
Bring that hanging.
Was the last word heavy?
I don't know. You're really muffled.
It is. It's a very bad mic for you.
Jake?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that might be better.
What fucking god.
Okay, I heard fucking.
Yeah, I heard fucking too.
I don't know what else was there, but I heard fucking.
Now, Jake, let me see. Can I try to fill in a little bit of what I know a little bit from earlier?
Yeah.
Was that a yes or a no?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Jake apparently has a horse that's not quite his horse, but is being taken care of. And he's a little depressed at the way people are not like people on Rick's channel, not very sensitive to the needs of horses. And he's bummed out that he is not able to actually have a horse and take care of a horse. Have I got that right, at least, Jake? Hello?
Where'd you go, Jake?
Yeah, no.
Yes and no. Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
You're tired.
I'm tired. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Wait a minute. Did I hear him right? Did he say that he doesn't want to keep going?
Yeah.
Jake, you can't be like that, brother.
Jake.
Jake, I know, brother. I know. Life
Where's your
fucking
caregiver?
blows sometimes. Is Hope there?
I need one year on the line, but I don't know how to get a hold of you. I need one year on the line.
Where is she?
Yeah,
Where's
where's
the
Hope?
caregiver?
I don't know
You don't know where she is?
where. Why?
Well, because she could help us. Are you asking why?
Yeah.
Well, we're asking because it would help us. She helped me communicate with you a little bit better earlier, and I want to be able to understand everything you're saying right now, because some of it's a little different and some of it's a little hard. I understand you're having a really hard time. You're in a dark place. We all kind of get there from time to time. But, Jake, you got to keep going no matter what. I don't... are you reading comments in here, Jake?
Call me. I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it on the live.
I got you.
You want him to call you.
No, I want you to call me on Facebook.
Okay. Can I can promise you I will call you tomorrow if that's okay.
No, not even.
Jake, where is your mom or your dad? Where are they? Talk to me, buddy. They won't come?
Call me. No.
Are they close? Do they live close to you?
Yeah.
And have you talked to them?
Yeah.
You haven't talked to them today?
I don't want
You don't want to talk to them?
I don't want to talk about it on the line.
Okay, you don't want to talk about it on the live. I get it.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen, Jake. I don't know. You need to look. Listen, we say we're family here, right? You need to back up through these comments a little bit and read all the people that are sending you love and telling you they're with you, and they know what it's like. They're fighting their fights every day too, and it's we all got shit, man. Life kicks us right in the fucking teeth, each one of us in a way.
Jake,
And
I understand that you want somebody to call you, one of us to call you, but what I want, the reason I want you to have somebody that I want you to call, like your mom or your dad or somebody that's close to you, is so they can be there with you. I think you need to have somebody there with you, not just talking to you.
I agree.
Yeah. I can call my mom.
Okay.
I want you to call your mom because I think that she I want her to be there. Do you know what I mean? Don't you?
Yeah.
A physical body is definitely better than a voice on the phone.
I just, if it was me, I'd want somebody there. Just talking to somebody on the phone, I think is, I really think she needs to be there. And we really care about you. You do know that, right? All of us.
Yeah.
And you have to keep fighting. I mean, you are part of this. You're part of us. So
Yes.
you have to keep going.
That's not just a line we say to people, man. People right now are wishing that they could hug you and take care of you and just let you weep and do whatever you want, but we're not physically there. And that's what you need right now. That would be a good thing for you. A phone is cold and impersonal, and I'm going to be going, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to.
Well, when we don't call the girl, we call a lot better on the iPad.
I didn't quite catch it, Jake.
I didn't catch that either.
I just really want you to have somebody there with you, Jake. Isn't your caregiver supposed to be there tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
I will call my mom.
okay, well, you promise to call your mom?
Yeah.
You better.
Okay, buddy. We want to make sure that we get to hear from you again and that you're doing good. So you promise to call her, okay? I know she's your mom. She ain't gonna leave you high and dry.
Cannot, but, cannot call you. Because I want it to what's going on. And it's hard to talk on the line. But if I call you on the iPad, you can understand me.
I'm just not quite sure, Jake. So will you promise to call your mom?
Yes,
See if she'll come over?
yes.
Okay.
But I
So Tracy is asking that if you will please write in the comments after you've talked with your mom and stuff, just to let everybody know that you're okay, Jake. Will you do that? We'll leave this video up, but just make sure you comment and let us know you're all right.
Mm-hmm. And listen, I want you to understand something else too. Listen, whoa. I want you to understand, do not feel bad in any way what you're feeling right now when you're sharing it with us or you're upset. Listen, every man gets upset and every man will cry and everybody cries and everybody has things that kick their ass in life. It's good that we're here. It's good that we're telling you where you can also go or where you should be going to get a lot of the support you need, okay?
I don't understand it right now.
You don't want to talk right now?
Okay. All right.
No,
No.
I don't understand right now.
That almost sounded like you don't understand right now.
Go. After the live, I will call you on my iPad and it will be a lot easier to tell you what's going on. I
Okay.
So you're saying that after the live, you will call me and let me know what's going on.
yeah. But I will call my mom.
Okay. But you will call your mom.
Okay. I'm cool with that. I just need to know that somebody's going to be there for you and with you. That will make all of us feel tons better, Jake. And hopefully, and in the process, make, help you as well.
And
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, buddy. Love you.
I just want I'm I want to get the war over with. I just want to get the war over with.
You just want to get off of the live? Okay, I don't want to think of what I think you said then, because I think you're trying to clarify.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
You know how we talk about how we're gonna have another war.
Do I know how we talked about and then I
We're
got
gonna,
lost?
we're gonna have another war. I just,
God damn, I wish Hope was there or your dad was there because they help me a lot to understand. They fill in the blanks where I lose you.
you come.
What did you tell me?
Uh-uh.
Shit.
I just can't. I can't.
I know I can't.
Pick it up, Jake. All right. Well, we're at 2. So
Yeah.
war. Jake just wrote war. Is that what you're?
Wait a minute. You lost some friends. See, I don't want to talk about your business because you don't want to talk about it.
No. I want to get the war over with.
You want to get this war over with?
Yeah.
I know, bud.
I know. We all kind of do because it's a pretty depressing fucking place.
Things
don't
are
know
all
fucked up right now.
A whole lot's gonna happen for a couple years, so you have to fight with us. You don't get to. So just keep that shit in mind, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't get it?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. I don't understand what people think. I don't understand the way everything is upside down. Everything is reversed from the way we grew up. It's crazy. It's a clown world, brother.
I hate
I know, man.
I'm, I'm, I'm scared.
You scared?
Oh, I, I, in the back of is a lot of my family are liberal. A lot of my family is liberal. My mom is a liberal.
An individual. Right?
No,
No.
my family.
Israel?
No,
No.
my family.
Alien?
He's gonna slap the
No,
fucking screen.
I know, like, my family.
I don't know, brother.
Jake, do you feel like you need to call the crisis line?
No,
No?
no, I'm not, I'm not, uh, I'm not suicidal.
You're not suicidal. That I'm glad to hear that. Is
Yeah,
that
me
what
too.
you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
You're just really sad. Right?
yeah,
I know that feeling, dude.
I think
Just
we
because
all
I
feel a
look
little
like
bit.
I'm gutter girl and I act like I'm gutter girl, trust me, I have my moments. The only problem is if I get to that part where I'm crying like that, you see, like, I don't know, a fucking volcano, because it's like an explosion if I get to the crying part. It's not pretty.
oh,
It's all ugly and it's kind of scary.
um, I'm looking at the comment and I think you're getting the wrong idea. I think you're getting the wrong idea.
Shit. I'm like so close to understanding some of it, and some of it I'm just gone.
I know.
Shit.
I need to get high.
You need to get high. I heard that. That's what you said, didn't you?
Yeah, I hope
Great
they
minds think alike.
I hope they when I get high.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What my family is liberal.
Your family is something.
Our liberal.
A liberal,
Oh,
right? They're liberal?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
is that
thinking you
what?
can't talk to them because they won't understand what you're feeling because they're liberal.
No, it that it means that I have a war.
It's just that if we have a war,
Uh, well, I remember the governor girl was talking about a couple weeks ago.
What was I talking about a couple weeks ago, Jake?
He was talking about, uh, you're, you're not gonna let a whole lot of people in because, know.
The
Oh,
squirrel?
yeah.
Oh fuck! I know the feeling.
Keep in mind, I had a lot of alcohol today.
You have a lot of alcohol there.
No, I, I had,
Oh,
had.
did you get drunk, Jake?
yeah,
Oh, do you not normally get drunk, Jake?
not when I'm depressed, but I got, I got PTSD. I got PTSD.
I just don't know what you said, Jake.
I have PTSD.
Heard all you had or have is
I have PTSD.
You're telling me how much you drank, aren't you?
Oh, no,
Tennessee whiskey. Did I hear Tennessee whiskey?
no.
He's like, fucking quit grasping at straws, you.
I know.
Well, yeah, that's what I have. No. Um, I have, I have,
You had
I have,
Have.
what the fuck?
dude. You can't fucking get us hooked on something and then see a squirrel and
No, no,
have, and then what the fuck?
no, go back to that comment. Go back to that comment.
Go
Go,
back to that comment. He said, alcohol can affect your emotions.
no,
What would you have? What was it on?
go back.
Lee
Go back.
Britches. I did. Sugar Britches. Alcohol can affect your emotions.
No.
No,
Oh, no.
What was it on?
that one.
This one. If war kicks off, I'm fighting naked on horseback like Indians, so don't shoot me if you see me.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Tony?
I,
Alcohol?
okay, anyway, PTSD.
You've got PTSD. Okay.
Yeah. And
Understandable.
yeah. And I think and I had alcohol and I know it wasn't a good idea, but yeah.
So you know you fucked up by getting drunk, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why you don't want to call your mom, huh?
Well, that night, I got attacked by a whole bunch of women.
You got attacked by a whole bunch of women last night?
On Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say on Facebook? You said something about it, didn't you?
You are talking like this.
What?
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off.
You're gonna get off? And what are you gonna go do? Are you gonna call your mom?
Yeah.
That kind of didn't sound very convincing.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Is that the reason your caregiver's not there, Jake? Is because you're drinking?
Mm-mm.
Did you make her mad?
No.
No.
Hang on.
Did she clean and boogie out?
Yeah, no doubt. Did she actually clean?
That's what she said she was going to do earlier. I don't know.
Jake?
Jake, you gotta call one of your peoples. That's what you gotta do. Someone who can be there. We're too far away, brother.
It makes us feel like our hands are tied behind our back, Jake. Do you understand? I mean, we kind of worried about you.
Kinda. Now I don't want to get off the phone with him. And I'm not taking you to bed with me, you creep.
You little freak. You're gonna call your mom? Huh?
Okay.
No, I asked a question. Are you going to call your mom?
I am.
You are.
But I can't live tomorrow. I'm okay.
I know you're
okay. I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna wait the water over.
okay. Will you message us in the comments and let us know you're okay in a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will call you and know because I can't talk on here. You are not getting anything that I'm Hey,
I'm not sure what you said, Jake. I wish I was.
I,
Sometimes your shit comes out so clear, and then sometimes
I know
it's
that
okay though.
was when I called you on the iPad. I get a better connection on the laptop and on the YouTube and I got my headphones in.
Okay. You're gonna call your mom though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And you're gonna get. And you said you're gonna come. You're gonna get off right now.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think Lee Sugar Britches or Leah Sugar Britches also has great advice. You need a good night's sleep. You need to be sober in the morning, and maybe you'll see things in a different light. That's
I
always
agree.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Sleep on it.
Because Jake, you have a lot of friends here. Just don't think that you don't. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Believe me, if you lived around the corner, I'd come hang out with you right now. And I'd tuck you into bed and I'd tickle your feet and I'd pat you on the bum and make sure you were okay.
Dude, you're making him. You're gonna make him fall. Shut up.
Um, tell them that you're here.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, yay!
Oh, Hope. Okay.
Can't hear
Hi, Hope.
Um, tell them I got my headphones. I got my headphones
Got your head
in the morning.
muffled?
Yeah,
You
and
can't hear them very good?
they're not gonna hear me.
What?
What I said.
Repeat what you said?
Yeah,
That it's muffled? It's gonna be muffled?
yeah,
And they're not gonna hear what you say?
yeah.
You hear me?
We
I
can hear
sort
you.
of hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I can't hear you. But I can see you.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you help us with what Jake is saying?
Tell them that I'm okay.
Jake's okay. He wants you to
I'm really happy.
he's a little happy.
I will call my mom.
Call your mom.
Yeah,
Call his mom.
but I can't in the morning.
But he till the morning.
Because my mom is in bed.
Mom's in bed.
Oh,
But come to go after the life, I will call you on my iPad where you can hear me better. And
So you're gonna call us live
yeah,
when you can hear him better. He's gonna
Gee,
call you after the live and hear him.
Did you get that,
Did you
G?
hear me?
No, I
He's
didn't.
gonna call after the live when y'all can hear him better.
okay.
All right.
I think that
I call my iPad.
when he calls on his iPad,
It's a lot
it's a
easier
lot easier
to communicate.
to communicate.
Okay. So you're going to call on your iPad because then it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Jake. I'm glad you're there, and that makes me feel tons better.
All right.
Yep.
Because
We,
because
we'll talk to you.
top is a little while.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
Oh,
All right.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Later, bud.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So
this was a very deep, on many
the
levels,
whole
with a lot
thing.
of people.
Yeah, it was definitely deep. Okay. So, we have gone over, which is fine because we'll go over for anybody, but we definitely want to cut it so that it gives us actually we're
Mhm.
fine now actually as I think about it, but I'm ready to get off here because I gotta pee before
No, I gotta pee
my
too, man. Oof.
bladder explodes. And yeah, so thanks
Well,
everybody, and I will comment on the live also after. I'll comment in the comments afterwards, after I talk with Jake, so that everybody knows that all is good. But it sounds like he's going to call me in a little bit, so and that's fine. So
right on.
I just want him to be okay.
So I'd like to thank everybody for sharing tonight, and I'd also like to thank everybody who got on here and bared with everybody else who was having an issue. So we're going to end this because she's got to go pee-pees, and so do I. So we'll talk to you guys next Tuesday, okay? And we're
Yeah.
ending.
Thanks
We good?
everybody.
We good to end?
Yep, I think so.
All right. 5, 4,
Good night.
3, 2, 1, and we're out.